to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another video. Y'all day going. Hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day, y'all productive day. We back at it. Before I start, make sure y'all smash the like button, get this video to like 20 likes. Hit that sub button. We on the road to 1K subscribers. We like 68 subs away. I think we at like 930. Shout out to y'all. Hit that sub button. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful that you guys support me. But let's talk about it. So, Devin Haney and his dad are in a dilemma. Devin Haney says he's gonna take a few years off and wait till Ryan Garcia comes back from his suspension and try to make the fight. You know, Bill Haney, he came out and said, you know, we're not making any fights until Ryan Garcia receives his suspension. And I just want to chime in and let you guys know how I feel about it. I don't think that's the mindset that you guys should have. You know? Now, we know, we already talked about Ryan, what he did, all that. Cool. His fans don't really care that he did it. He's taking a win over you. They're going to say he won. His fans going to say that he did it clean. It was 100% fair. Move on from that. But I feel like Bill Haney and Devin, that's the soft route to take. It's a soft route to take if you ask me. I think you guys should try to fight Sandor Martin. I think so. Now you guys, you know, assume that it's for pennies, but I mean, you're basically just finding out, you know, what your true market value is. Because you've been making a ton of money these last few fights. And, you know, you've been having great dance partners. And, you know, your dad's been saying that you're the guy in boxing. But, you know, coming off your Ryan Garcia loss, now, you know, you've taken one loss and, you know, you see how the fans will treat you and you see how your, you know, network that you're fighting on will treat you. Because, you know, it is a DSP out here. It's Devin Haney Promotions. Now, Devin Haney is looking at Matchroom and DAZN funny because they didn't bid on his Sandor Martin fight. Top Rank was the lone bid, and they won with like $2.4 million. And I'm not surprised, you know, Top Rank, they usually, you know, give a decent lowball offer, you know, in these purse bids. And I know Devin Haney is shocked that, you know, the money, you know, they didn't even pursue a purse bid, but Devin has to realize that that's not your promoter. You work with them, but I thought it was Devin Haney Promotions. Why don't you bid, like you said, why don't you bid for yourself if you're your own promoter? It just, you know, it drives different questions and different narratives to be talked about. You can't claim to say you're your own promoter, you know, you don't work with, you're not promoted by any of these guys and think these guys are supposed to owe you loyalty. Eddie Hearn doesn't owe you any loyalty. Matchroom and DAZN doesn't owe you any loyalty. You've came out and said that on numerous of times you can work with anybody. You're under independent contract. Basically, you're your own promoter. And that's not the, you know, the usual textbook way that, you know, we see in boxing. We see guys usually have a promoter, former promoter. You know, they don't usually do. They do this way. You know, they don't usually do this. They do it the throwback way. Get a promoter, you know, build yourself up. Devin didn't take that route. He took, you know, not an unusual route. Well, I could basically say an unusual route. And, you know, he promoted himself and, you know, he starts to work with networks and, you know, he's doing co-promotional deals. Now that you take one loss, you see your true market value is being exposed. And now you think these promoters owe you any loyalty when you said, since you've been in the game, that you're your own boss. So if you're your own boss, you have to take initiative and go get things done like a boss does. Because you can't say, yeah, the zone and that's nasty work. You know, they didn't bid. I thought it was DHP. Devin Haney Promotions. You look like you trying to, you know, complain and basically cry about it when you can't. I feel like, you know, you saying that you taking 2 years off from the sport. What does that get you? Because I've already, you know, real boxing media have already addressed the cheating allegations, the missing weight, all that. You know, we know it happened. The casual fans, they're not going to discuss it. They're not going to bring it up. They're going to act like it didn't exist. And you got to realize that. You can't just be mad and say, oh, yeah, I'm waiting till Ryan Garcia gets back from his suspension. Because if you really want to fight him, I mean, you would already say, I want to fight him. Now you putting your foot in the mouth. One moment you want to fight him, next minute you don't. You want to fight him, waiting until the suspension come up. You want a rematch. You giving us too much, and you looking like you crying about the situation. That's not because, you know, it happened already. They're probably going to expunge the loss off your record or making a no contest, but it's still not going to negate the fact that it happened. It happened. We're not going to forget what happened on April 20th. We're not. I know I'm not. And I've been an advocate on saying Ryan's cheating because I like to keep things non-biased on my channel. If Devin was cheating, I would have got on here and said Devin was cheating. But it looks like from his team, his dad, y'all look like y'all crying. You know, you trying to take your ball and go home, but that's not the way you should think about it. I think, you know, fighting Sandor Martin off a loss so you can get your confidence back, I thought that was a great decision for you. I think it's a nice tune-up just so you can get back fresh and get back into things, build you some confidence, even though I think Sandor Martin would have been a little tough. You needed a little bit tough, but I don't think he was going to beat you. It just seems like, you know, y'all not handling the situation very well. Y'all not. And I think if you guys are upset that, you know, Matchroom and the Zone didn't bid, but it's business. It's business. You took an L and you want a guy that's not under any circumstances your promoter to bid on you to make another fight. And you saying you should have bid yourself? Why didn't you? You DHP, you have your own promotional company. Why didn't you bid yourself? You look like you can't handle it. If you really believe Ryan Garcia cheated, you wouldn't be having this mindset. Because I think this tune-up will be good for you. Because you taking 2 years off, waiting for Ryan to get back, the game will pass you by. One thing about boxing, it keeps going. It keeps going. It's guys that, you know, really ain't getting fights and they could really be crying and complaining, but, you know, they don't. But you've been getting, you know, compensated heavily for your past few fights. And now when you take a loss and you actually see what you're valued at, you mad. Because you think, oh yeah, I made whatever you made for the Ryan Garcia, you think you're supposed to go back to that? No, it doesn't work like that. You have to build your name up. Back up. Because right now, fans are looking at you in a dark light. And if you're going to act like this, they're going to keep looking at you in a dark light. But yeah, I just feel like Bill, Haney, and Devin trying to take that ball and, you know, go home. But I kind of feel like it's on y'all. Y'all own promoters. You can't say, oh, I'm my own man, I'm my own promoter. I'm not tied to anybody, and then be like, oh, Matchroom and the Zone didn't throw out a bid in my purse bid. Kind of don't work like that. It's DHP. Why didn't DHP throw out a bid? So that's what I didn't like from Devin, but you know, I think he's not taking that loss very well, in my opinion. Even though Ryan, he wasn't fair about the fight, you have to move on and let it go. If you really want closure from the situation. Because 1 minute you fight Ryan Garcia, you don't want to fight Ryan Garcia in a rematch. The next minute, today, recently, oh yeah, I'm gonna wait 2 years for Ryan to get back, travel the world, and I'm gonna make that fight with Ryan. It's too many, you throwing too many things out. Because I'm just gonna report on it. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section about Bill saying that, they're not fighting until Ryan comes back or gets ruled with his suspension. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. On the road to 1K subscribers, hit the subscribe button, turn the post notifications on. You want to find me on Facebook. My Facebook is in the description, LOE Visuals. I love you guys so much. I'm out.